work like that. If it ain't one thing, it's another. I don't know how or why this would be dead. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You guys, I was supposed to go on my adventure. Didn't even get to go. After I got off live, I got a call that somebody needed a ride to work this morning. I'm like, oh, a ride to work? Okay, I won't go where I need to go. I won't go enjoy myself. It's a bummer, but what the heck can you do? What the heck can you do? Things happen. I'm not happy it happened, but it happened. Come on, come on, come on. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. I was supposed to go on my daycare, and that did not happen, so I'm a little perturbed because I really wanted to do what I had planned. But you know, I have to save the earth. I choose to help others. I had to take somebody to work today. I got a call. I did a little live yesterday, and then I got a call when I got off live. And you know me, I can't turn anybody down. It's my heart. My heart gets the better of me. Hey, good morning. How are you? So this is what I do if you don't know. I do a lot in my community, and a lot is a understatement. And the reason I do so much in my community is because I'm from outside. I know what it's like to be outside. I know what it's like to be a wild one. I just know what it's like. So at this grown age, I turn around and I share the knowledge that I have learned throughout a lifetime with the youngins in my community. No, they don't listen. Anybody you give advice to isn't going to listen. The only way someone's going to listen is if they're ready to make that change. But it does not mean I'm not going to do my due diligence as a grown adult and keep spitting gems. Because you never know when they're going to pay attention. You never know when somebody's going to listen. And you never know what learning lesson they could walk away with. Even if they use it later on, 5 years down the road in their life. That means I did my due diligence as an adult. Just like us, you know, when we were young, we all thought we knew everything. We thought we had all the answers. We just thought. So there's no different with the young adults in the world now. They think they know it all too. Hey, Anthony. No, you're from cinnamon and cocoa butter. I'm looking like trash right now. I'm from the trash pile. It looks like someone just pooped me out the laundry basket. Hey, James. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You guys, I just took my polish off my toes. Don't judge me. Every now and then you gotta take your polish off. You gotta let your toes breathe. So, yeah. No patches. Nothing on me smells. My feet definitely, I have beautiful feet. I have very beautiful feet. Maybe you're just getting a wrong angle or something, but I have very beautiful feet. I'm a very well kept woman. Right now, my house smells like perfume. Smell good. You name it. Everything about me is fresh. Right plan, but wrong woman, hun. Good morning, Connie. I definitely take care of myself, so that's one thing you lied to yourself. Maybe your mother's feet smell like corn chips or whatever you said. No, I smell like heaven. Hey, James. This is how I woke up, so I'm not that mad at life. It could be way worse. I'm over 50. It could be definitely way worse. Happy Straight Pride Month. And that's what you come up with? How about you saying good morning? Good morning. And Granny would say good morning. How are you? And then we would, it's a little something called conversation. We would converse and, see how, how you doing? How you doing? That's how that works out. But I guess it takes people like you. I'm just saying. Without people like you in the world, what would we do? Every now and then, as much as you don't want to laugh at people, sometimes you just have to sit back and laugh at people. You look very good to be over 50, Grand Rising. Thank you, Rasheen. Looking like straight out the trailer park today. I can't find a hairbrush, y'all. I don't know where the hairbrush went. I've been trying to brush my hair since last night. It's gone. It is gone. I can't find it. Good morning, Fred. No, actually, Kobe, my voice has always been like this. Even though I do smoke, my voice has always been like this. Ever since I was young. Can you believe that? Can you believe? I hate to educate you early this morning, Kobe, but can you believe women have different octaves and voices just like men? Do you know I'm not the only woman with a deep voice? Oh my gosh, do you know that? Because at your grown age, I should never have to explain these things. Just like some of you men sound like itches. It's the same thing. We call it natural beauty where I'm from. Natural beauty. I don't know. It could be worse. I'm just saying, it could be way worse. But just know when I put it on, I put it on. That's all I'm saying. I got a whole YN baby's daddy. There's nothing you can do for me, offer me. I've been there, did that. I've lived a life like no other. There's nothing you as a YN could do for me, even when I was a YW. I'm pretty sure whatever you're doing in life, I had you beat at that age. I'm just saying. Equal rights for everyone. All right, so... Oh, I'm sure about it. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. We all have a story. We all have a past. We all have something. So I had a baby at a young age, and I'm like, I'm looking around. Let me just introduce myself so you know what type of woman you're dealing with. So, hey, Drake's dad. I got to tell a story for the 1,500th millionth time. You guys, Drake's dad has been with me forever. You know I love you, baby. I was supposed to go on my adventure this morning. It never happened. My first one, 25 years ago, after 9 months old. So anyway, I had a baby at a young age. And it was an accident, did it on purpose. Was with a man for a decade, way over a decade. And I was looking around in society. Here I am, this 15-year-old with this baby. I'm like, boy, people are struggling. Families, wives, husbands, girlfriends, boyfriends, people are struggling. I didn't want none of it. I'm going to keep it real. And I really seen what women had to do firsthand. If they had to be in relationships they didn't like, or, it was just multiple things going on. And even men do the same thing sometimes. Pretend you like a guy, pretend you like a woman. Well, I decided at a young age that is not for me. I'm not the type of woman to have sugar daddies. I'm not the type of woman to lay down to get a bill paid. I'm not that type of woman. So, what did Granny choose? My mama had me at the same age. I'm the only child. Yep, at 15. So, I decided at that young age, I'm like, you know what? Struggling ain't for me. Uh, Depending on men, having sugar daddies, just whatever it is the women are doing, that's not for me. I don't want none of that. That's not for me. So I chose the streets. Even though you're an oldie, I wouldn't mind it. Well, at the end of the day, a beautiful woman is a beautiful woman, just like a handsome man is a handsome man. So don't think us older women or younger women aren't looking at older guys like, oh yeah, you could get it. Yeah, so beauty's beauty and handsome is handsome. John, what color do you think I am? And if I was black, would that be okay? Granny, you was a boss, plus she had her dad in her life. Only dad she needed. Amen. Amen. I miss my daddy. Good morning, JC. Drake's dad, JC, likes my daughter, and I keep telling him, leave that heifer alone. You look at her, you wave at her, you keep on moving. So anyways, so at a young age, I'm like, and it's not like my baby's dad wasn't in action, nothing like that. Everything on my end was good, but I just wanted more at a younger age. So what I did, and I'm not proud of myself, and no, let me rephrase that. Hold on, that came out wrong. I didn't make the best decision, but I'm very proud of myself. Let me never throw myself no distaste. Hey, Big, I love her, JC. She's so bad. Oh, Drake's dad. Oh, you wanna be unhappy too. I forgot you like her too. And she's getting prettier by the moment. She has a very good natural beauty to her. And she looks just like me. She's just a darker version. It's like salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. But anyways, so how old are you and where is your husband? I'm over 50. Thankfully you lucked out and dodged the kinky rat hair genetics. Well, John, why would you say that? Are you racist? Why would you say that? I love the kinky nappy hair. Why would you say that? You think your hair is better? Is our hair supposed to be like yours? I don't understand what you're saying. What makes your hair the cream of the crop? What makes you, John? I'm looking at your picture. What makes you everything? What gives you that right? You're. What makes you superior? I don't understand. Black hair is a bad thing. I don't understand. You do understand we're not all meant to look the same. We're not all meant to have the same type of hair. We're not all meant to have the same type of skin, and that's okay. Maybe I don't want to have your type of skin or hair. A superior man wouldn't even speak like that. And this is I got a white father. But what makes you think I want to have white hair? What made you think that? That's a choice my mother made. That is a choice my mother made to lay down with a Caucasian man. That doesn't mean I have to do that. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't mean... Let me explain something to you. You act like I've come from an all-white family. If my father wanted white children, he would lay with a white woman. Okay? This was planned. He liked that 4C nappy hair. He loved it all. Black hair is beautiful. Drake's dad, I don't know why he would say that. Like his hair was some cut above. What made it? You see, the man is like looking like a whole goofy. Hold on, y'all. I hate when people do that. That is crazy to me. Like he got on here looking like a superstar. He's definitely not the face of perfection. Guys, don't be like him. Hold on, y'all. My stuff always dead. Y'all be trying to have whole little race wars, like one ethnicity is better than the other. Well, I'm all the ethnicities, and half the ethnicities you guys will never be. So what, is one of my ethnicities better than the other? Oh, that's weird. Y'all, don't be like that person. Don't be like that person. Don't be a racist. And you know what? Let me just say this. If you were to go to get a DNA test, I reassure you, you're not as pure as you think. I'm just saying. Just saying. Because the real ones, the real traditional pale skins, they come with hair that's almost white. Blue eyes. So anytime you don't have that, or red hair, blue eyes, but anytime you don't have that, yeah, there's something in there. What happened to the trip? So listen, right after I got live, somebody called me and they're like, yeah, I'm going to need to work tomorrow. I'm going to need a ride to work tomorrow. My car is down. So me being the sucker I am, I'm like, oh, say less. I'll just throw away my whole little trip to make sure you get to work. Tell your other half I said hello and asked about her. JC and Drake. Y'all, leave that girl alone. Leave that girl alone. Unless you want me to have to save you for the rest of your life. Just leave that girl alone. Yeah, Arthur, people say ignorant stuff, and let me tell you something. What you have learned, cause I'll cuss you out and hurt your feelings. I really will. I risk the whole channel. But at the end of the day, I don't need you at home trying to, hurt the stuff I said. But this is what you got to think. When you come onto my live, you can tell that I'm an older woman. You can tell that I'm conducting myself in a certain way, or I demand a certain type of respect for myself. So when you come on my live talking junk, it just goes to show me that you ain't got no business, you ain't got no life, you ain't got no nothing. Your parents have failed you, ain't nobody taught you nothing. I got one child, and I'm not gonna lie, he's a total savage, and I guarantee he ain't even gonna introduce himself to someone like that. I've been around savages my whole life, and they don't even introduce themselves like that. They've realized there's a time and a place. They treat women with respect, elders with respect. So when I see people doing stuff like that, it just goes to show that your parents failed you. You have no life. Obviously, your wife ain't next to you doing what you're supposed to be doing. You don't feel like you should as a man. You know, that's a you problem. That ain't a me problem. Kryptonite now. I don't care about that. I'll put up with all of that for her. Well, Drake's dad, and here I am. I'm trying to help you, and I'm trying to help JC. You say that. Women like me and my daughter, we ain't for everybody. We're not. We're not, and it's okay. Sometimes you men, you go and you see this beautiful woman. This is how men and women get into ugly relationships. Even women, we go and we're like, oh man, he's fine, boy. I'm finna get him. Oh, that's me. That's me. That's all me. And we're just going by appearance and things like that. And it's not that my daughter's an effed up woman. I'm not saying that. She's just a rough woman. But just, just like a woman will go get with a man and based off looks and stuff like that, and that might not be the man for him. Now they're coexisting, trying to have this relationship and things like that, and they base it off looks. Just never going to work out, right? All you guys are doing is wasting your time. You see what I'm saying? We're all guilty. I did it. I did it. I mean, you should write a book, very informative. Historically, the mixed racial people are typically superior in terms of culture and genetic diversity, and typically held high in regard, whether negative and positive. All right, well, first of all, let me explain this to you. Being mixed, you're not actually held high in regard. So I don't know where you ever got that from. Whatever ethnicity I am, ethnicities, if I go to either one of them, if it's the white, the Asian, the African, the Indian, the Irish, I mean, the list goes on. If I go stand before any of them, they don't see me as a supreme being. They see me as a half breed that ain't full of what they are. So that's the reality. And then here's another thing: certain races don't like to breed with other races, and some prefer this. And so, at the end of the day, I'm just a half breed. That's what it is. You know, I'm not from pure blood. Even though my mother is a pure blooded woman, you know, it just is what it is. It's a harsh reality. All the way back to Sumerian River Valley civilizations. I can change her. You know what? You can change her, and I do need to write a book. You cannot change her. And you know what? That's something else. Here's another gem of the day. We can't change anybody. Whoever you are is who you are, okay? Like Granny, she's from the streets, even though she lives a different life. You can't change me. I'm never going to change who I am. I just change positions in life. You never change who you are. You change if you want to change. But you're still always that person. We're thinking for you and appreciate everything you do. And that's right, I am a grandma. I'm over 50. I am a grandma. Granny is her name. What I learned about being mixed: you're not white enough, you're not black enough, you're not Asian enough, you're just not. I don't feel like I should have to list all the ethnicities, but you're just not. And I get most of my ignorant comments, believe it or not, come from my own black people. Odd, right? Too white for the blacks, too black for the whites. I'm telling you, no, real talk. Real talk. Like Asians, you know, even though they know I'm Asian, they truly don't look at me. Okay, how can I explain it better? Even my mother, even though she's the real deal of many cultures and ethnicities, if she were to go to any of those places as being of pure bloodline, they would look at her as a foreigner. And sometimes a foreigner could mean just something simple as you were not raised here. Sometimes it's not even based on ethnicities. You know, you can have white Jamaicans, and the black Jamaicans will call you, you know, you're a Jamaican. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes it's just not about the color of your skin. How do I tell my girlfriend? Well, that's all I have to say. If that is true, you're wasting your time. I wouldn't even tell the girlfriend's parents because you ain't going to be with her that long anyways. I mean, there's no longevity in that. Let's just be honest. Start off by telling them, who Drake's dad? I was, I gotta remove your comment. I was thinking of what to say. I do smoke, but no, I don't have a smoker's voice. Ever since they made that smoking commercial, it just got you guys' heads off. All of it. It's a good, okay, so let me tell you. Okay. There's nothing wrong with dating younger. There's nothing wrong with dating older. Now, as long as people are of age. But the reality is, that's lust. That's not love. You guys were attracted to each other. There's nothing an 18-year-old can offer a 30-something-year-old other than, let's be real. So in 5 years from now, you're going to be 40. She's going to be in her early 20s. You see what I'm saying? Every year that goes by, you change inside your hopes, your dreams, your wants, what means something to you. So what means something to you and what means something to her is totally different. So with that being said alone, that's the best way I can explain to why those relationships usually don't work out. Well, you probably need to date older. I'm just saying. If that's true, you need to stop that if you had an 18-year-old daughter and her boyfriend was 35. And here's something else, somebody that young, I'm going to hope it's a situation where she lied about her age, you didn't know, that's what I'm going to hope in my mind. But, that's somebody that she was just 17. Her mentality is of a teenager. So there's a big age gap. It won't last 9 times out of 10, definitely. Lovebug said she already graduated. Well, don't put a lot into that relationship. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You were 18 once, so think about how you were when you were 18 and think about where you're at mentally now. You guys aren't even in the same place mentally. You're not. I mean, it just is what it is. Who's hating on? Who's hating on? I got a baby by a much younger man. What am I hating? Hating who? Hating who? I'm just trying to tell you what it is. Now, if you want to end up on child support or spousal support or whatever it is, listen. Any man on here trying to convince themselves that, if you're in your 30s and you're dating an 18-year-old, that it's gonna work out. You're lying to yourself. I'm just letting you know. Woman, man, vice versa. He lied to Granny too, and I would have lied as well. Uh-oh, JC's like, don't make me time you out. Listen, we are all meant to be, we're like animals. We're meant to be actual creatures. It is what it is, but not everybody's meant to wife. Not everybody's meant to husband. We're meant to breed. That's what we're meant to do. Just like animals. They breed at a young age, and they're not ready to have little baby animals, but they breed because it's a natural instinct. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't necessarily always mean they're doing the right thing or breeding with the right time, but we're human. We're meant to do that. That's one thing we are meant to do. Listen, you're free to date whoever you want to date. But like I said, if you think at 40, you're in the same headspace with the 18-year-old, okay. All right. Okay. Who am I to argue? What does it say about a so-called man? What if he dates younger? I mean, women date younger. I mean, I'm definitely now. If you're doing something under 18, that's nasty work. You are, you know what you are. You know what you are. The bar shut behind you. Some way you'll get this message. Facts. How can a woman define what a man is? What? What happened? A woman shouldn't have to define what a man is. Who are you speaking to, and what are you saying? I'm here for a good conversation. I got time. Are you talking to me? I definitely got time. I got time for you, baby. But I think you're talking to the other person that said that. Listen, everybody is free to date whoever they want to date. Those are your life problems, your situations. situation, your circumstances, whatever comes out of it, you got to deal with, not me. That's all I'm saying. Well, I think that one person just kind of felt that maybe I'm mistaken about what they said, but I think maybe, I don't know. I think maybe they were just speaking of a man dating a younger woman. That's what I'm thinking. In their eyes, it was a no-go unless they were talking about something else. No, you're okay. Common sense, LOL. You learned math first grade. I'm telling you. Listen, everybody's free to date, do whatever, do whatever. I don't care in real life. I don't care. Listen, I've lived 3/4 of my life. I've dropped the gems about dating younger. It's up to you if you use the information. If not, I don't know what to tell you. But I lived 3/4 of my life. My next step is heaven. I ain't got time to argue, debate. Now I get it in the field about some serious stuff. But your personal choice is not my problem. That's like a man telling a woman what a woman is. Iran. Just say hello. That's all you got to do. Just say hello. You ain't got to come in here and throw flag. Listen. Understand, we're WAR. I understand. I'm not a WAR. I'm at my house. So don't come over here pledging your country. And I love all people. So, hello. I'm not that person. You met the parents yet? JC. Here you go. I'm not indulging in JC's conversation. JC knows how to get me turned up. Dennis, those are facts, though. I'm just saying. Listen, you guys do what you want. F up your own life, make your own life great. Whatever it is, you have to deal with your life and your decisions, not me. I'm just here to give you advice along the way. If you take it, you take it. If you don't, you don't. Whatever. Just realize everything, I've done pretty much everything but go to heaven so far. So, been there, done that. JC, do not get me started. You guys, I'm supposed to be in the water right now with my goggles, y'all. I am so perturbed about that. Me trying to help somebody in my neighborhood, that is crazy. I feel like I'm going through snorkeling with a draw. I need to be swimming with the fish. I was just saying that dudes be like, she gotta treat me like a king. He ain't making no money at all. And that's another thing. If you want to be treated like a king, a lot of men, first of all, I can speak on coming from a real man, which was my father. A lot of men aren't even built like that. Just like a lot of us women ain't built like your mothers or your grandmothers. So, you're living in a different world. First of all, there's a lot of women that'll sit there and have a whole family buy you and pretend they love you just to get you back. So, I'm just saying, there's a lot of false pretenses going in relationships. So, you have to also treat your woman like a queen if you want to be treated like a queen. That's right. That's right. But this is what I'm telling you. A lot of the relationships we're in, this is what you guys don't realize. You're not with your king. You're not with your queen. You're not. You think you're with your king. You think you're with your queen. And you're really not. Sometimes we don't know how to just be by ourselves. We think we have to be in relationships. And we turn these people we meet into relationships. Not everybody you meet is meant to meet your parents, go to your house, be around your children if you have any. Some of them are meant to be met at a hotel. Some of them are not even meant to come to your house. Some of them are just one night stands. Some of them are. We got to quit turning things into relationships that are not relationships. Right there for everyone, not just you. Amen. Amen. I'm trying to tell you. And these women and men that sit there and smile in your face and have whole other lives elsewhere. This ain't like back in our grandparents' day where it is what it well, it's all false pretenses. Leasing an apartment needs 2 incomes. What happened? At the nearest hospital on speed, it's not going to end well. We need to get to know ourselves first. This is what I wish some of us would learn to do. Be by yourself and just date. You don't have to lay up with somebody every night. We think we need somebody. We're grown-ups. We can sleep by ourselves. Be by yourself for a while. Learn yourself. Learn to be your own biggest fan so you can even go promote yourself for your future spouse or partner. Just saying. Self-love is the best love. That's why you don't see people around Granny. Very seldomly will you see people around Granny. If you see people around Granny, it's somebody she's helping or it's her children. I learned at a young age who I was, learned to love myself. I'm my own biggest fan. I toot my own horn. I'm my own superhero, you know. I've put time into myself. I don't need an entourage. I don't need somebody pat me on my shoulder trying to make me feel like I'm this big dog, this major player. You got to walk in life knowing who you are. You shouldn't need, people pat your back and make you special and remind you who you are or even try to make you feel like that person. If you're that person, you're that person. You don't need 2 incomes for an apartment unless you're buying out of your price range. True story. I was trying to figure out was they asking? I didn't get it. Maybe that person feels like they need to. Well, I will say this. Rent is going high, so in order to live, a lot of people do need 2 jobs. I got more than one form of income. That didn't kick in until the last marriage ended. Before I always had to have a woman under me. Love being single now. You guys, I just had that dental surgery. So if you hear my words slurred, it takes me like a year to heal, so. Yeah, listen. I wouldn't be mad at a roommate. I wouldn't. Do I want to pay... Just like for this little 1-bedroom back here. I'm paying over $1,500 for this little 1-bedroom back here. Not to mention my living expenses and this and that and that and that and that. And the only reason I got it for $15 because me and the landlord are cool. Things are ugly. Things are ugly. This is all I got to say. They say money ain't everything. Yeah, it ain't, but it pays your bills. You do whatever you have to do to bring that bag in. I don't knock anybody's hustle. But what I will talk about is when you're sitting there letting your family fall off, you fall off. You see what I'm saying? There's too many different options. It just is. You still help with the kids, GG. I still help with my kids, the neighborhood kids. I help with everybody. Yeah. Very little of my money do I get to keep for me. That's why I say there got to be a blessing for Granny somewhere. There has to. Helping people, I know you guys that know me have heard me say it 1,000 times. Helping people is a very unselfish, you have to be a very unselfish person. Because you're going to give the majority of your time, your money, your this. It's different when you do this for an organization and you're paid for doing it. But when you do this just because this is what you like to do and everything's coming from you, yeah, it's a different battlefield. Right, I've been single for almost 4 years. Hey, Queen. 3 boys, and I'm not about to have a bunch of men around them. I accomplished so much just focusing on us. Listen, like my one last son, he hasn't been around no other man than his father. I don't lay up in front of him. He don't know what it's like for Granny to have a boyfriend. We don't do that. I think if he were to see me with a man, it might even make him feel uncomfortable because he's never seen me with a man. Granny is always putting stuff together for the less fortunate, which is fire. Yes, Drake said, thank you, Cherry. I have something that I want to say too, Queen. Give me a second. Yes, I do always put together things. Now you know what's happening is it's school time. Well, school's over, but it's getting ready to start again. So this is where Granny goes and gets everybody the school clothes and whatever it is. I have to start early because I help so many people. I got to buy a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit, yeah. So let me tell you, Cherry, I get it. So I'm the type of woman where I've lived and I've learned a lot. You want me to act like I've never had my children? That would be a lie. That was in my younger day, but I've always been the type of woman where a man has never been my focus. That's why I chose the streets and I worked so I had enough money where I didn't need a man. You know, there's 2 types of women in the world. And I never use my body, never in the house, but there's 2 types of women in the world. One that lays up because she has to, or one that lays up because she wants to. You have to figure out early in life which one are you going to be. I'm not going to lay up because I have to. I'm not laying up for bill money, rent money, food money, pamper money. I'm not laying up. I'm not pretending I like you. I'm not finna get a sugar daddy. Like, that just wasn't me. That wasn't me. To me, that is a easy way out for a woman. Where I see a woman tricking and selling cat and having sugar daddies and pretending they're in love, that just ain't me. And no distaste to the women that do it, whatever it is, but that is just a no for me. And the reason that's a no for me is because I was raised around men. So I don't understand a lot of those thinkings. You know, I had homeboys, not girlfriends. So that ideology just does not, I don't know. It doesn't, I don't know. Granny runs a tight ship. Now, my ship is imperfect. My ship is wrecked and my ship got holes. Don't think me and my children are perfect. None of us are. I got one that's a whole crash out. I'm a whole different. My daughter's a savage, but got a whole career. You see what I'm saying? We're imperfect people. The thing about life is you have to be able to say you are an imperfect person. Don't try to be something you ain't. You know, you're just not. We're imperfect. We're all meant to be imperfect people, and it's okay to be imperfect. I never needed a man to complete me. Amen. Exactly, it's not easy, but it's possible to do it on your own. Just takes a little more effort. Yeah, that's right. And I don't know. Not saying I didn't have my share of men. That would be a lie. You want me to say, oh, I had my share. Granny was bad. I got to pick from whoever I wanted. But that wasn't what defined me. I defined me. The work I put in, the effort, me, the moves I made. I didn't stand behind a man or, hey, let's go half or let's do, man. No. Granny will crash out too. She be ready to throw hands. I do. That I do. I always tell myself, you're getting older. Your body ain't what it used to be, even though you still get it in. But there is a time and a place to act appropriate. But that goes back to Drake, what I was saying earlier. You are who you are. Just because you change the path in life that you once took or you once were, whatever you did is still in you. If you did it once, you can do it again. You know, some things you don't walk away from. And I'm not the fighting type woman or nothing like that, but I am an aggressive woman. The streets forced me to be a very aggressive woman. And, you know, that's just kind of how it is. And that part of me comes out 10,000 times a day. Now, this isn't me. This is the YouTube representative. You know, I can only be honest. I am who I am. I have a lot of savage in me. If you want a woman, a girly girl, I'm not her. If you want a soft-spoken, quiet woman, I'm not her. You know, Jesus is coming soon. This is a loving warning. Well, listen, Tom. Over here, everybody has the right to have whatever relationship with whatever religion they want. So we don't force our religion upon people. How about you just say, hey, good morning? And I would say, hey, good morning. And the other people would say, hey, good morning. Don't push your beliefs on others. Just be a person and just get in the room and talk. And, you know, not saying it's not good to share what you believe in. I'm not saying that, but you can't force it upon others. If you rock with people, you rock with people, regardless what they believe in or not. I'm just saying. A zebra has never changed their stripes. Facts. I think it's because when you have pride in yourself on not disrespecting people, and when you get disrespected, we crash the worst. That's right. That's right. I don't disrespect. And I think people, the world is weird. Some people look at me and be like, oh, she's white. And what does that, I'm half white first of all, but not even half. But even if I was white, what's that mean? I wouldn't get it in? Takes way longer to heal at the age. Simple injury took a couple days to heal. Oh my God, Arthur. I'm the queen of injuries. I've had broken ribs, legs, fingers, you name it, it has been broke except my back. I think that's my back and my hips. Like the main structure is what I have not broke yet. Yes, everything heals. So even as mentally, physically, whatever it is, yes. I had an email, JC, but I don't remember. It was foreign something. I haven't used it for so long because I got so many phones, so many different emails. I'll have to figure out what it is. Please don't make me make another email. I'll find out that email. I don't want to make another one. I can't keep up with them, y'all. I can't keep up with the passcodes. It's stressing me out. It's too much. I'm a female and I've been, well, people had tried to unalive me over this many times. So I get it, sis. I'm for humanity and diversity, but it has to be done with respect and understanding. One love. Amen, Charles. Amen. Amen. That's how I am. I'm down for humanity. I don't care about your ethnicity. I don't care about your religion. I don't care about where you work at. I don't care what you own. I don't care what school you went to. I don't care if you got 10 wives. I don't care. Treat me how I treat you, and we're locked in. We're all meant to be different people. We're all meant to take different paths. Everybody's journey is different. It's what you make out of life. I gotta take off those comments, by the way. We can't say, you notice how Granny says unalived? So, you know, you have to use your YouTube voice on here. I would love people, sorry Charles, I would love people to be able to respond to your comments. I don't want to remove them. If I don't remove them, YouTube will remove them. Deborah, we are only human. That's right. And we are imperfect humans, every last one of us. Deborah, you guys, Deborah has been with me forever and ever and ever. Deborah, I'm supposed to be scuba diving right now. Got my whole backpack. I tried on my goggles, even though I used them 1,000. Well, not 1,000. I've used them once already. Child, Deborah, someone called me last night. My car's broke down, and I need to make it to work. I can't afford to get fired. So that's why I'm here right now. I'm just so depressed. Okay, I'm not depressed, but I'm a little sad because I really wanted to do my thing. I don't get a lot of time for me, Deborah, so I'm sad about that. You're quite attractive, by the way. Not right now. Definitely not right now. Well, you know, that's just like people that go to church. I can just use this for example. They might try to perceive that they are better than and live this beautiful life and never made mistakes. And the reality is, they were once young, and yes, they made plenty of mistakes. And they're human too. There is no perfect person nowhere. There's just not. There's no simps in the chat at all. I'm not saying there ain't, but just because you call somebody beautiful or call somebody handsome doesn't mean you're a simp or a goofy woman. It means that you're like, hey, I think you're beautiful, or hey, I think you're handsome. I see so many. I'm the type of person where I like to give big ups. If you come in front of me, I will build you up so much in those couple minutes, you'll walk away feeling like a superstar. So I ain't got no problem. Hey, you're very handsome. Hey, I lie to people. Let me tell you something. I'm the type of person where I will lie to you just to build you up, because that's the type of person I am. If it's saying I like your hair, your eyes are beautiful, or just whatever it is, because I know people have a lot going on in life. And you never know, that one comment could turn somebody's day around. So if it's me calling you honey bun, or hey, how are you doing, sweetie pie, or do you need some help? That's what I do. You never know how that one thing could change somebody's day. You don't know where somebody's at mentally. You don't know what people have going on in their life. You don't. That one ignorant comment, you don't know what that could cause to happen. Why be that person? Got to get back on the road, trucking. Oh my God, Arthur, drive safe. Arthur, I didn't know you was driving. You better not be driving and texting. I need to go off work. That's right. We can't afford that. You drive safe. Hey, Don. You never know what a person is going through. Let me tell you something. And I don't have the worst thing going on in life. I definitely don't. But I have something going on in life where I have a lot of things going on in life. And just know, all day long I'm so bothered. It feels like my heart has been ripped out. Pain is an understatement. Frustration is an understatement. That's also another reason where I get 2 to 4 hours sleep. I'm at unease and disbelief. And these are just the words I'm using. These words will never do it justice. But yeah, you never know who's going through something. And just because I'm on here able to smile and kiki and whatever it is, would you know I was going through what I was going through? You wouldn't know that. So yeah, you don't know. So sometimes you can go say something to somebody. Prime example, I could be that person. Let's say we're off somewhere and you come disrespect me or say something or do something. You don't know where I'm at mentally. You don't know what could branch off when you say that ignorance to me. So imagine everybody else is walking around in the world and got all these other pressures and things going on, and you walk up to them and say something ignorant. So if you can get that response out of me, imagine what you could get out of someone else. You see what I'm saying? Watch who you don't know what people got going on. You drive safe, Mr. Arthur. Really, 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 really. No texting and driving. Yeah, you never know what somebody's got going on, and you never know somebody's breaking point. Everybody's breaking point is different, and some people break several times throughout the day. You never know if somebody has mental health. You never know if someone's just a savage. Mental health, you're a savage. Them are two different. It could just be rough like me and just don't give you. Somebody could have lost a parent. Somebody could have a sick child. Somebody could have. These are just things that happen in life. Watch what you say to people. Watch how you approach people at all times, because I'm telling you. Thank you, Dawn. You have a great day, Gigi. Don't you have a business email and tell my girl I say hi? I will tell that heifer you said hey. I love you. I'm gonna figure out that other Gmail address. Email address. It's somewhere, child. It's on one of these phones, but Granny will get it for you. I gotta find the phone. Or figure out what phone it's on. Yeah, I'm telling you, you never know. And that's why I say, everybody wants to be part of something till you're actually part of something, and then you're looking crazy. You see what I'm saying? Just stay in your lane, be your own person. If something ain't for you, don't be around it. Just don't. And when you're dealing with this young crowd, it just is what it is. You guys do what you want to do. You want to live on the wild side and try people, and if you want to be that person, you be that person. I can't control you. I can only give you guys gems, and not everybody needs those gems. Some people have learned the things that I'm talking about, but there's some people on my chat, not everybody, these are things you learn through age. Not everybody has learned these things. Not everybody knows these things, or has these perceptions, or have these understandings. I don't disclose my location. But I'm not living where I was born, no. Granny's trying to smoke a cig off to the side. We listen, we don't judge. No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm not upset or offended or anything like that. No, don't be sorry. That's a normal question you ask somebody when you meet them. Where are you from? Now, if we were more on a personal thing, like, then it would probably be that type of thing, but on here. Yeah, don't be sorry. You didn't do anything to offend me. You guys, I could be snorkeling right now. That's so horrible. Don, I'm into my snorkeling thing. I'm telling you, I just get under there. It's like a whole different world, and I'm just looking, and I just love it. I love water. That has always been my thing, to the point where I wore water out. I didn't even want to go in any water. I was in the water so much. I'm going to donate for the kids, Gigi, but it'll be from us to them. Aw, no, JC. You're not giving me any money. No. You keep your money. You have children in your own community, JC, that you ride past every single day. Look down. Look at their shoes. Look at their clothes. Look at their starting little things like that. Give them a couple days. Give them $5, $10. That's snack money. You see what I'm saying? Just help people. It's not about buying school clothes. But just know there's plenty of people in your own community you can help. You don't have to go through me to help. I encourage you to do it on your own. And helping people ain't for everyone. It ain't. So my passion ain't your passion. But maybe one day, you never know. Maybe one day I might. I don't know. It's not my cup of tea because I don't ask people for anything. But maybe one day we'll take a child. I won't show the child's face or something. But maybe one day I'll do a live and we'll take the child shopping or something. You know, I only get my pay every month from here. But I'll go ahead and just use my money if you guys want to donate while we're on the live. Like buy a super sticker or something, you know. I do that for all 13 of my grandkids for school. I do that for my community. And boy, it is putting a hole in my pocket. I already put out for our little ones here, but I'm collecting. Isn't until July. I gotta start shopping early because I'm helping so many people. Right now, what I gotta do, I gotta cut a lot of people's grass. I'm elderly, but why I'm helping elderly people, I don't know. Every time I go to cut a yard, I gotta tell myself, I'm like, girl, you are getting too old for this. Somebody needs to be cutting your yard. But I got a lot of yards I gotta cut right now. Did you guys see I got a suntan? Look at the color of my legs and my arms. I had that swimsuit on the other day, and it was like a wetsuit, but it was like just the arms were covered. So now only this has a suntan. Everything else is white. I'm over 50. Hey, Willie. Yeah, I'm over 50. I wish I wasn't. I'm an old woman. I'm getting old. Oldie but goodie. Ain't that what they say? Save Granny at all costs. I had my grandchildren over here, I think a week or two ago. Boy, they was taking me up through there. We went to the store to get groceries for why they were here. We spent over $100. Way over $100. I'm just gonna put the $100. Probably like, I think it was $219, $225 for 2 days worth of food. I'm like, are we buying? Like what is this? So I told my grandchildren, you ain't never going to the store with me because that is crazy work. I told their dad, don't come pick them up till they eat all this food. I don't want nobody getting picked up till they, because there's things I'm not going to eat. So yeah, y'all need to eat that food. Yeah, they took me up through there. They always spend my money. Now they need another game system. I'm going to go ahead and buy them another game system. I got twins in one household, twin grandchildren in one household. And they're just fighting over everything. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, just quit breaking your stuff and then it won't be a fight. You guys will have your own stuff. Well, I can't have no grandchildren all the time. No ma'am, no sir. For one, I ain't got the patience. For two, I got a lot going on. I cannot be anybody's grandparent. That's one thing about me. And I'm woman enough to admit it. My first two children, they got a lot of me, but I couldn't always be there. Now, why is it saying that this is plugged up? Hold on, y'all. I couldn't always be there for everything. This is a brand new charger. Somebody got to make the money. Somebody got to, somebody got to work. Somebody got to, and I'm that person. I try not to, but my girls always get attitudes if I say no. Oh my God, why? You guys, am I blurry? Do I gotta switch internets? Am I lagging, y'all? I might have to switch. Hold on. Why is everything always dead? This is just crazy. One thing I taught my daughter, like I was taught, you're going to raise your children. You're going to take care of your children. That's one thing my mother did teach me. Remember, your babies, you're going to take care of them. And she did not play about that. She used to tell me, just like I take care of my children, you're going to take care of your children. There's no breaks in motherhood. Yeah, certain things. I don't watch my grandchildren while you go B304s. None of that. I don't do that. You do that on your own time. Ain't no going to the club while granny got the kids. No ma'am. Guys, look. I got new water shoes. I was gonna wear these. This is what I had. You see there. I was ready to wear my little water shoes today, you guys. Just let me put them on and pretend. And I thought these were going to be cool water shoes because they were going to float and they weren't going to fall off my feet when I was jumping in the water. Yeah, I thought they were the perfect little water shoes. Right? Look how cute. I looked and looked and looked. I went and bought some real expensive water shoes, and they were crap. When I jump in the water, Drake's dad, they fall off. Yeah, that's unacceptable. Crazy work. They had like little individual toes, and I'm like, oh yeah, them gotta be good. Man, them. First time I jumped in the water, my one shoe was gone, and couldn't find it. It was horrible. It like was ruining my adventure. That's why I'm like, let me get these. Even though I do think walking in water would have been like a little difficult in these, but you know, it's just all about them staying on my feet. Yeah, y'all, look how cute. Aww, this little baby. Look how cute. I try to get all my stuff to match. Even though I'm a tomboy, I'm a girly girl, I still like my stuff to match. I wanted pink. They couldn't find pink. I need what's that called? Flippers. I want my flippers. I wanted my flippers and my mask. I want all that to be pink. But my mask is turquoise, so I don't know. Where's my little mask at? I'm telling y'all, I'm so sad about my little adventure today. Let me get my little mask. Y'all, I was so ready. I was so freaking ready, y'all. I had my little... Oh, so first let me show you. I grew up wearing these. When you got a mom from the island, you grow up wearing these. I haven't worn one in so long. Hold on. Look at me. And wasn't even putting it on right. Women from the islands always wear these. This is like the go-to. Now Americans try to make it look like a beachy look. But foreign women from islands, they always wore these. My mother always wore one of these. She'd be walking around the house and she would always have one of these on. And it looks so much prettier when it's just this by itself and you don't have nothing on it. underneath it. Pink is when I get. Oh, I love pink. But I like to wear mine a little different. I have chocho problems where the front of my swimsuit doesn't properly cover me. And I don't like to constantly fix it. So, to be an age appropriate woman, I will just give it a little. And see, we're good to go. Everything's covered. You see what I'm saying? How appropriate is that? Nothing hanging out. How appropriate is that, right? Of course, it would be even, but. So now these are my go-to. My go-to. And then I told you guys, I came up with this last night. I went, brand new suitcase. I'm like, how can I tote my stuff? I gotta buy something. But I'm like, I got this in the house. How can I tote my stuff and have everything I need? So, my beach bag, my towel, my blanket. I'm telling you, I was really going somewhere today. And what's in my beach bag? Let's see what's in my beach bag. My snorkel. A pair of glasses. Notebook in case I need to write some stuff down. 2 books to read because you never know. Crossword puzzle. Pens. A cup. Water wings. Yes, I can swim. But sometimes when I'm snorkeling, if there's waves or anything like that, certain different areas of the water, different whatever, I like to float different. Sometimes I don't always want a life vest on. So water wings are easy, or they have like a snorkeling vest. I don't really like the snorkeling vest. It kind of like chokes me. I don't like the water vest because they cut me and all that. But you know, so I try different things just to see what works for me. I always have 2 of these. These crazy things are expensive. This one here I found cheap. This one here I spent $50 on. These are phone protectors. You always have to have a couple. This is just to keep your phone protected. You guys know I'm underwater. I'm filming, you know. I don't want to put my actual camera under there. I'm not trusting that. So, use my cell phones. But you guys, yeah, I'm really mad. I'm really, really mad because this is what I was supposed to be doing today. I mean, my feelings about it. Try it on and imagine I'm there. Right? Supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Oh no, those aren't the new frames. Those crazy glasses. The glasses that never get wore, Drake. Do you remember I bought the, what was the brand name ones I had? I had Coach and I had a real expensive pair. What were they? I spent $497. I got them on sale. What were they? It'll come to me. Yeah, I'm not impressed. I don't know. Me and glasses, we're not getting along at all. We are not getting along. I went and got 2 more pairs. They haven't got wore yet. I was really prepared. Drake's dad, let me go get these crazy glasses. These things ain't never gonna get worn. I don't even know where the other pair is. I think I threw them away accidentally. Yeah, I don't know. I think I threw the other pair away. Because they should have been right on there with those, but I think... I don't know what happened. I had them in a bag. I don't know what happened. I cannot lie. But these have like this. It doesn't do it justice, but when you take them outside and you're in the sun, they have like, there's a lot of white in here. So when you go outside, they're kind of like see-through with brown on them. So I can't explain it. Yeah, I think the other pair I accidentally threw away. I don't know where they went. I had them in a bag, but obviously they did not make it to their home. So I'm thinking I threw them away in the bag. I put them in a plastic bag. Yeah, they're gone. They're definitely gone. They are definitely gone, guys. Okay, well, maybe I don't have that many glasses. They're gone. What in the heck did I do with them? Dang, now I gotta go tear up my house looking for these glasses. Yeah, it got a... I can't explain it. It got a... The frame, you can't tell, but it got clear. Clearish slash whitish in it, and when you go outside, the clearish white you can see through, so you can see my skin through it, so it looks like it's marbled. Dang, where are my other glasses? I cannot just keep losing stuff. That is crazy. I had to throw those away. Just moving fast and didn't realize they was in that bag. I took them out the car, and I was supposed to bring them in here. I don't know what went wrong from A to B. I don't know. That's why I wanted to show you the other pair, because there's just like that, but there's more white, and you'd be able to see it in here in the dark, but don't know where they're at. I want to say white, clear. Yeah, you guys, I'm supposed to be swimming. I'm so sad. Gosh darn it. Hey, Joe. I'm supposed to be snorkeling, but here I am. Oh, that sucks. Listen, you guys, subscribe. I have to go. I got to get online. I got to pay some bills. I'm helping somebody pay a bill. So I got to pay one of my bills. I want to pay their bill. And then I want to look for my glasses. I don't want to lose another pair of glasses that I bought and have not wore yet. Let's say one time for the cute little water shoes that Granny did not get to use. I bought these just for today. Like my video, share my live, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. I give life lessons on my channel. That's what I do. I go on adventures. I'm sorry. Hello. Hey. You guys, like, subscribe. Hold on, I got messages coming on my phone. I got to go. I got a lot. I'll be back. I'm homeschooling. It's a lot of things I'm supposed to be doing right now. No, listen, I seen something, but my phone wasn't charged up. So I remember I went outside. I'm like, this ain't the phone I use. So I came in here and I'm like, oh. So I went ahead and I charged up the phone that I was supposed to use. Man, I went outside just to, be curious. By the time I went out there, there was something out there. I tried to come in here, get my phone, turn it on. It takes forever for the phone to power on. You got to go through the motions. So I didn't even get to take a picture of it. You know me, I like to take a picture, blow it up, post it. I didn't even get to do that, guys. So like my little my drone searching excursion, that was like down the hill, down the drain, like total waste. Robert, there are things up there. The government's just now saying it, but it's been going on. Do not think we are the only living things out there. Don't ever think that. Do not ever think that. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you later. I love you. I love you. I love you. Let me do my errands. I got to do my stuff. Love you.